All right, hey guys, crude oil Sunday, March 5th, 2023. Let's look at the longer time frames through the lens of the Strat method. So going back all the way to December, all of the price action that we have encountered is inside of December's range, and it's been a bunch of whipsaw mess. In pure Strat speak, we are in an inside month right now in March, but the way this is moving up and the way this moved on Friday, the Strat guys would be looking for this to continue and get above 80.62 and target 82.66. Unfortunately, I got stopped out of my one remaining lonely long, which I had a great entry, still made money, but unfortunately, I'm not going to be trading for these levels. But the Strat guys on a monthly, this is what they're looking for: is 80.62 and then 82.66 on the monthly Strat. And that would turn this inside candle for March into another 2. So that would be a 2-2 2-2 continuation to the upside. That's what the Strat guys would be looking at. If you look at the weekly, you see a little bit more detail. Same level. Here's the weekly, right? We're going to open as, if it gaps up, we'll open as a 2. If it opens and just pulls back a little bit, that'll give you another inside candle. But without getting in the weeds here, 80.62 is right here. That's target 1 for bulls. 82.66 is target 2. And I don't want to talk too much about what might come after that, because this is massive resistance. You can clearly see that on these weekly charts. All the weekly action could not get much above 82.66. And more locally, 80.62 is a significant resistance. So looking at the daily, you can really see the chopping. All of this action is inside of December's range. Think about that for a second. Everything, every price point, every tick has been inside of December's range. So until that range gets broken, either to the upside or the downside, it's just a bunch of mess. Now, having said that, wow, what a great parameter to have. Thank you, Strat. A long-term Strat, thank you. Because if you don't want to do anything, that's fine. If this breaks 70, becomes much more likely you're going to see these lower targets. If it can come up here and break 83.34, I think it's much more likely that you're going to see these higher targets. I don't think that's going to happen, but it could. So parameters, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to predict the future here. Just showing you parameters, that's all. And these are the parameters I'm keeping in mind for myself. If you look at the 4-hour, you can really see the chop fest that we're in. 62 gets you into the middle of this very familiar resistance zone. If it wants to keep coming and poke above it, 82.66 is January's high. So there you go. I'm looking at the resistance. I'm looking for short, and I'm not going to front run it. If this is some kind of a diagonal, it could die anywhere from here, or if it needs to come up, 80.62 is right here. If it breaks above that, here's your extensions on these fibs. Here's your resistance seen on the longer time frame charts. So let's see what's going to happen. I'm stalking short swing because I think it needs to come all the way back down into here, but I have no idea. I mean, when is it going to do that? I don't know, but I can't trade that far out. Just going to look for a setup, short setup. And sometimes what will happen is a short scalp or a short swing trade will leave a runner on. But anyway, I'm talking way ahead now. So let's just look at the levels: 80.62, 82.66, and in the middle, 81.95. That's all I got. I'm flat, looking for a short swing. Let's see how this ends. How is this structure going to terminate? Whipsaw. All right, guys. Good luck.